including Spearfish, giving comments regarding the city's efforts to enhance that or not enhance it, perhaps?
Well, I think it's really wise to, pay attention, to that level of housing. And at times, cities do have to step up, and there has to be partnership with other entities. And the greatest area I think that they could work with is being creative, working with developers, understanding that we've been in a very difficult market over the last 5 years, and people continue to look. I mean, we look at a couple of the newer developments and look at the houses going up, look at the construction, new construction that we have. I mean, it's been really good the last couple of years. So to help that forward, to keep that moving, again, there has to be a continual assessment of what the needs of the community are. What are the price ranges in demand? We need to know that and give back, I guess, what they need. So a lot of times it is workforce housing or affordable housing, and sometimes I think the level of regulation maybe somewhat restricted. Maybe there could be some relaxing. There has to be a balance between regulation and cost, and that's what keeps it affordable.
Spearfish is actually at a conference a couple years ago, or 2 years ago, is a national model of cooperative ventures between various government agencies and how to get something to work. The Dakota Land Trust and the housing that we have was because it involved county government, involved federal government, involved city government, and other agencies that tied in. And they were amazed at how all these agencies work together to make it happen. And it's used nationally as a model to have collaborative efforts between various government agencies and the private sector, because the private sector is involved. A model that's used nationally is right here in Spearfish. And because we saw a need, we worked things out, there was an issue that came forward, we needed to make affordable housing, and we worked with Dakota Land Trust to get things set up. We worked with the TIF, establish a TIF district. We worked with the federal government and the funds that are out in this area. So things that happen. So from an economic development standpoint, my feeling is that I want to make Spearfish a place where people want to live. Think about that. How many people do we have here that live here in Spearfish that don't work here in Spearfish? We have a large number of people who work not only just in Belle Fourche. We have people that work in California, Minneapolis, that commute weekly, but decide to live here because they want to live in Spearfish. The great thing about that is they get to bring their paychecks home and spend it here in Spearfish. That's pretty cool. So the things that we make Spearfish livable, all the amenities we have, Great Opera House here, the Western Plains Heritage Center, the DC booth, downtown, the sidewalk project, the street project, makes downtown vital again. Look at all the storefronts on Main Street. It's a long time in the coming, wasn't it, Judy? It's been a long, long process, and we finally came through on it. So I think it's a work in progress, but I think to make Spearfish the place where people want to live,